What's up guys, Sax from Good Time Gaming, and today I'm coming to you with a build that's kind of a refresh of an old build I put up. It's a fairly common build, but I'm going to go ahead and put it out there because it's one of my favorites and it's one that I think you guys will enjoy. So this is going to be a Silent Killer grinder build. So that means we're going to be utilizing the skill of Silent Killer with grinders so we get constant HP regen. So I did one of these builds a while back in the old skill trees. Obviously it's totally obsolete now, so we're going to do a refresh and talk about some of the new skills, new options, and yeah, we're going to kick some ass. So let's get to it, guys. If you don't already own it, you're going to need to get the So-Called Character Pack. The reason for it is that the So-Called Pack comes with the very, very awesome Grinder perk deck. And without that perk deck, this build doesn't really work. So pretty much mandatory there. It's about $5 on Steam. Steam Summer Sale should be coming up pretty soon, so if you don't have money for it right now, maybe try and save some money, you know, go prostitute yourself. Get a little bit of cash saved up and then go ahead and buy it. But yeah, we need the Grinder perk deck. This character pack has it. So yeah, put 2 and 2 together and buy it. Over here in Mastermind, we're going to start by putting 1 point into Combat Medic. We will go ahead and ace Quick Fix, and then you can ace either Uppers or Combat Doctor, depending on whether or not you want to have First Aid Kits or Doctor Bags. With this build, I prefer Doctor Bags. And I'll go ahead and ace Inspire. Moving over into Enforcer, we're going to start by acing Underdog under the Shotgunner section. It's an easy 15% damage bonus and reduction, and it's pretty easy to get to, so I definitely take that one. We're going to ace Resilience in Tank, which is going to give us a little bit more armor recovery rate and make it so that flashbangs don't totally fuck our day up. We're going to ace Die Hard to give us a little bit more armor on our Ballistic Vests. We're going to take the first rank of Transporter so we can throw bags farther. We're going to go ahead and ace Bullseye, and we're going to take the first rank of Iron Man. In Technician, we're going to be using Assault Rifles, automatic types, so we're going to be needing Oppressor here in Technician. So take the first rank of Steady Grip. Take the first rank of Fire Control, go ahead and ace Lock and Load, and then go ahead and take the first rank of Surefire. So Lock and Load allows us to hit fire weapons while sprinting, also killing 2 enemies with an LMG, SMG, Assault Rifle, Special Weapon. Set in Automatic Fire Mode will reduce the next reload time by up to 60%, and then for every bullet above 20 in total magazine size, it gets reduced by 1% from that. So basically just giving us our reload speed, and then Surefire giving us a little more ammunition in each of our weapons. Over in Ghost, we're going to take the first rank of Duck and Cover, which is going to give us faster stamina generation and faster movement. Take the first rank of Parkour to give us faster movement. We're going to go over here into Second Wind under the Silent Killer section of Ghost. Over here in the Silent Killer section of Ghost, we're going to take the first rank of Second Wind. We'll take the first rank of Optical Illusions. We'll go ahead and ace the Professional and Specialized Killing. And we're going to go ahead and ace Unseen Strike. So with Unseen Strike, I like it on this build. I've tried a bunch of different variations with this build, and I like this version the most so far. So I'm going to go ahead and take that one just so we get the extra critical hit chance. And it's fairly easy to get. 4 seconds of not taking any damage, basically, for a 35% critical hit for 18 seconds. So pretty strong there. Now, if you guys will notice, I have 15 points left, and you can really do whatever you want to with those 15 points. There's nothing that I would say you have to do with it. If you do not want to take Inspire, you can go ahead and remove all the points from there, and then go over here into Enforcer, take the extra lead, along with Ace Scavenger, and then the first rank of Saw Masker to unlock Fully Loaded. Unlocking Fully Loaded will basically make it so that you shouldn't have any ammo problems at all. With Update 100, ammo has gotten a little bit tighter, and I definitely find myself running out of ammo, whereas before I never used to run out of ammo, like ever. So it's also an option. Again, it's also an option if you don't want to take Doctor Bags. You can take ammo bags this way. It works just fine. With those 15 points, though, you could also say take out the points here from your Assault Rifle stuff. If you prefer to use single fire weapons, you can do that under Sharpshooter. So you could say take the first rank here. You could do Marksman, and then maybe do Aggressive Reload. And then for 4 points, I guess maybe take High Value Target. Unlock Ammo Efficiency. Really, it doesn't matter what weapon you choose. You could even do pistols, akimbo style. You know, that totally works too. I'd probably do it like this. Yeah, that's how I do it right there. So that's how I would do a pistol build. If you want to do akimbos, go ahead and probably take, you can probably take the second rank of that, unless you're going to take Fully Loaded Ace, in which case you won't need the extra ammo capacity off of akimbo, because you'll have all the ammo you need from this. So like I said, it doesn't really matter as far as weapons goes. You guys use whatever you want to for the weapons. Just those main core skills are what count, right? You need the Silent Killer stuff. This is going to be your, basically where you're going to get all your damage boosts from. You're going to have some movement speed and a little bit of dodge. Not a whole lot of dodge, but just a tiny bit. Then Enforcer, you're going to be getting a little bit of damage from Underdog. You're going to be getting some armor from Die Hard. Bullseye, every time you get a hit in the head on an enemy, then it's going to be 25 armor gained, potentially every 2 seconds. Iron Man's going to give you just a little bit more armor on your lightweight ballistic vest. So you guys decide what weapon you want to do. Doesn't matter. If you never played this game before or you're new to it, then you may not know what Grinder is, but for everyone else, you guys know what this perk deck is. I don't have to explain it, so I'm just going to make this real quick and brief. With Grinder, in order for it to work, you have to be wearing either the 2-piece suit or the lightweight ballistic vest, and whenever you shoot an enemy, you're going to regenerate health. It also has some nice built-in bonuses, like 20% more health here, and then over here, chance to pierce enemy armor, so that's like the tan swats. So it's got some pretty cool stuff in here, but the main reason people use it is because you can just constantly regenerate health. Just shoot somebody, and you regenerate health. So that's the reason to use it. It's a great perk deck. It's very good. You have to be very mindful of the fact that you don't have a lot of armor, which means you need to be very cautious with how you expose yourself to enemy fire, making sure you're always trying to get damage and having yourself getting healed as much as you can. It definitely takes a little bit of getting used to, but once you've gotten used to it, you'll be kicking ass, no problem. Alright, so since I've kind of left the weapon stuff up to you guys, really you can use whatever you want to for weapons. With my build, I actually opted to do the automatic fire weapons. So I went for automatic fire, and I ended up choosing to use the Queen's Wrath. So the Queen's Wrath was a little bit better. The UAR is also a good weapon, which I have over here. I don't have a silencer on it right now though. So we could do, out of the bigger the better. The bigger the better suppressor is probably the one that you want, because it has the least damage loss to it. I'm just going to put this one on here. So looking at about 56 damage, you use the bigger and better on the UAR. High accuracy, high stability is a good weapon. You could also use the bootleg rifle if you have that. If you have the Sydney pack, this one also makes an excellent silenced weapon. But yeah, use whatever you want to as far as the weapon goes. It doesn't matter that much. I like the assault rifles. That's what I'm used to. That's what I use a lot. You can also use sniper rifles if you want to do single shot. The M308 is very strong. 214 damage, 100 accuracy, 68 stability with how I have mine set up. So if you're going to do single shots, then you can also do that. Pistols work too. So whatever you want to do, guys. Like I said, this is all about whatever weapons you prefer. Just remember that you need to keep yourself in light armor, and then also be mindful of whatever your secondary needs to be to kind of match what you're doing. So with automatic weapons, they're also grouped under SMGs. So I took the Cross Vertex, 80 accuracy and 100 stability. This thing just like sprays bullets everywhere. It's glorious, glorious stuff. Alright, now that you guys have an idea of some of the weapons and the skills that we'll need to do this, let's go in game. I'll show you guys some footage. I'll give you guys kind of some little tips and tricks as we go along. I'll give you guys a better idea how to do this build and do it well. One thing that's really nice about Silent Killer is that you can take guns that are generally not that accurate, maybe not that stable, and you can make them a lot more accurate and a lot more stable. You can also add a shitload of damage to them, like is the case of the Cross Vertex here. This build pretty much works at any distance, and you can run it any way you really want to. If you want to get like a silenced R93, you can run it that way. If you want to do a pistol build, you can do that. The classic version of this, and what I actually did my very first Silent Killer build on, I was using assault rifles and pistols, but of course that was old Payday 2, old skill trees, that kind of thing. It can still be done, it's just a lot harder, and requires putting out a lot more points different places. I like it this way. You know, it's kind of cool to have assault rifles and SMGs together, so I'm good with that. But the build is definitely nice if you manage to get a hold of like a deagle and you silence that baby. You just one-shot everybody. It's nice. Ammo can frequently be tight, especially with SMGs. Be sure to frequently swap between your weapons in order to balance out your ammo stores. And also, if you have teammates that are bringing ammo bags, don't be afraid to use those. Just be smart about it, right? Alright guys, you now have all the tools you need to successfully run a Grinder Silent Killer build. So get out there, try the build, enjoy it, make some heads fly, and stay tuned for the next build in this little series of mine. Tomorrow we'll be looking at a melee build. I think you guys might enjoy that too. Let me know what you guys think of Silent Killer, and let me know what you guys think of Let me know what you guys think of Silent Killer and Grinder in the comments below, and if you have any other cool builds you've been running, as before, please feel free to drop them and let me know what you're doing. There's all kinds of cool stuff we can do now. This is Zach's Good Time Gaming. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share if you like anything you saw today, and remember to always have a good time gaming.